Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. If you have a gardening question you'd like our host Fred Howard to answer, send him an email. The email address is fred@planttalkradio.com. Now for today's question.
Good morning. I have a question about a pin oak. We have a pin oak that's about 23 years old. And about 3 years ago, it started to develop a change in colors. One side of the tree is dark green and healthy looking. The other side of the tree, the leaves come out a pale green or yellow, and they start to die within a few weeks after blooming. We had an extension office representative come last year and look at it for us. They didn't have the soil sample, and we found we had low pH, so we remedied that, but it still has this appearance of one side of the tree is really healthy and the other side is not. My question is there anything we can do with it, and is it a salvageable tree?
Definitely. I think, pin oaks, especially up here, they do like that more acidic soil, and, it is typically a pH issue, but the problem with the pH is with a low pH, iron and manganese, which is a micronutrient that the tree needs to have that green chlorophyll color, gets tied up in the soil and the tree can't take it up. And a lot of times it's hard to change the pH of a soil. It's especially for a large tree, it's almost impossible. So what I would almost bet is that it is an iron deficiency. The leaves are turning a limey green, and every year it's going to get a little bit worse. The best bet is probably, talking to an arborist that can come out. Most of the time it's done by an injection into the tree. So you do have to drill into the tree and are injecting an iron solution or an iron cap into the tree. Sometimes that has to be done for every 2 to 3 years to maintain that, but that definitely can change that tree significantly. And I would definitely look into that. From what you're describing, I would have to almost guarantee there is a nutrient deficiency going on there.
Chris, okay. I totally agree. I have been involved in the resurrection almost of some pitiful pin oaks. Some you can't save, and this half and half thing causes concerns, but it's just call an arborist, and if you have to, get it injected.
Hey, thanks again for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our other podcasts as well, the Plant of the Week podcast and the Plant Talk Radio podcast, all on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to sponsor a daily podcast, contact us at fred@planttalkradio.com. To find out more about Fred Howard and Plant Talk Radio, visit our website, planttalkradio.com.
Circle270media.com